So you want to learn how to build a team to conduct cloud learning. First of all, go to Class Link and open the icon for Office 365. It has a red background with a white open frame in the middle. This will take you usually to a page where it asks you to sign in with your Okaloosa School's email address. I've already done that, so mine is opening automatically to the launch page. In this place, you will go and click on the word Teams. Teams will open, and it will give you an option to open teams that you already have created here by clicking on them, or to join or create a new team. So today, I'm going to create a new team. Click on the button, and you have a choice here. You create a team with the first block, or you join a team using a code, the second block. We're going to click the first block, create a team. Then it gives you a choice of 4 different kinds of teams. For the purpose of conducting distance learning, you're going to want to choose class team. Give the class team a name. There's class period 1. You can give it a description if you want, but no one really sees that except you. And click Next. Every team that employees create is going to be called EMP and whatever name that you've given it. So this team is going to be EMP Bears Class Period 1. I can go ahead and add my students one at a time using their email addresses, and I can add co-teachers at the same time. Or I can skip this step and allow the students to join using a code. Now I have a team. Every team starts with only one large group called General. This is the ideal place to do announcements and make assignments. The 3 dots at the side give you options, and I always recommend that channel notifications be set up. I would turn these on to banner and feed, and then save. You will want to go into the 3 dots next to the general channel and set permissions for posting. If this is your official communication area, you probably don't want everyone to post messages. Finally, you can decide that only owners can post messages. This is the one I recommend for a class. There are other areas where students can post messages. The next step that you can do after adding some of your channels over here is that you can upload class materials. Click on the button. It's going to take you into your cloud areas. You can add cloud storage if you have lessons and worksheets or anything saved in Google Drive, or you can directly access your OneDrive by going to Upload. Click on the arrow, choose File. It will bring you into your File Explorer, and you should click OneDrive, Okaloosa County School District, and then choose the folder and the file that you wanted to upload. You can do multiple files at a time. Choose Open, and it will take a moment before it uploads those files into the file section of the team. That's awesome. And now when you go back, we can also set up our class notebook. A class notebook is a digital space for sharing files, for collaborating on files and work, and also a private place for each individual student to access their materials. So we're going to now set up our class notebook. The class notebook is going to begin with a blank notebook. If you had one created already, you could copy it. And the blank notebook is going to have the collaboration space where the teacher can edit content and a student can edit content. It will have a content library where your course materials are. This is where I would put in my weekly or even daily assignments The teacher can change the content, but students can review it. And then in student notebooks, that's what each student sees when they need to go in and read, write, or access assignments and quizzes. Here the teacher can edit and students can edit their own content. And again, this is a private place where other students can't see what a student puts in, but the teacher can. And then you click Next. Then you choose the sections of the notebook. You can choose to put in handouts, class notes, homework quizzes, whatever sections make sense to the subject that you're teaching. If you don't need all of those, you can simply cross them out and you can add a new section. It could be something like, when you're done, click the word Create, and it will build the class notebook based on the students that are members of this team. There are no members on this particular team, so as I add members, then it will add their names into the notebook for me to see. At the top of your channel, you'll notice that there's a plus sign. And in plus sign will allow you to add quick links to any particular apps that you need. I enjoy having Planner in there. I have YouTube video in there. And I think if your students are going to be working in Word a lot, it might be beneficial that you added maybe a quick link to Word. But you'll see if you wanted your students to work in any of these particular apps, they don't have to go outside of the team in order to access them. And this doesn't mean that you actually have accounts with all of these companies. It's just a quick link that gets you there. And that is how you add a tab. You can also add a tab to a web page if you prefer. So we're still talking about the class notebook, and your class notebook, being a digital notebook, has a lot of great resources to introduce both you and your students in how to use a class notebook in the team. It will walk you through it. The FAQs are available for teachers and students. And all of these are hot links that will show you what to do. In particular, this one right here are interactive courses that students and teachers can do to understand how to use it. The collaboration space is listed as a separate section. Teachers can add sections, and each section could be based on a standard or based on a date, however you choose to do it. Every section has an unlimited number of pages. So if I wanted to create a section, and this section was the name of a book, then inside that section, I would just title the next page, which could be just title that page and put whatever you need in this area. These pages don't work like regular Word pages in that you could start a page over in the side. You can insert tables, files, pictures, links. You can do an audio file giving direct description and direction and instruction for whatever you're covering that day. And also you can come over here and put in a form quiz, inserting a quiz directly into the notebook. When you set up that quiz, you'll set up what the answers are, and it will grade it for you. And that is just an introduction to the class notebook.